Now it's time to get this show started. Now, first off, let me get this out the way. I first want to say God is good all the time. Once again, I repeat that. God is good all the time. Now, this is what I need for Republicans, Democrats, independents that support the President of the United States of America, Donald J. Trump, and you want him to continue doing the job he's been doing. Give me a hell yeah! Once again, I didn't hear you loud enough. I need for you to go to each and everybody inside your household, and I want you to ask them, look them eye to eye, and I want you to say, are you supporting Trump? Are you voting for Trump? If you want to keep seeing President Donald J. Trump continuing to do the job and continue being President of the United States of America, give me a hell yeah. Now, last night, I watched a bunch of jackasses all over the TV. Everything that is called the swamp up there flapping their gums, talking trash, talking about they could do this, they could do that, they could do jumping jacks. Nobody gives a damn about what you can do because y'all been talking about what you can't do for the longest kind of time. Now, if it takes somebody outside the establishment to fix the problems that's going on in that DC swamp, I'm going to keep voting for everybody outside the establishment, and give me a hell yes you believe the same thing. Now, I see in the background it's talking about families coming first. Now, let me tell you something. All you stupid Democrats that was up there on the TV doing your helicopter routine, doing your cheerleading speech, and letting everybody in America know why the Democratic Party is a jackass. Now, first off, if you love God, country, and family, and they all come first, give me a hell yeah. What you're finding out, you candy asses that is all over the TV, that you have millions and millions and millions of Americans that don't agree with you, and they are pissed off every time they see you on the TV. Now, you keep talking about how America could be better. I see almost 100 years of how America has went into the toilet under your leadership. People are tired of watching y'all bitch, whine, and moan, talking about how bad the president is, but it seems like the only thing you can talk about is the destruction that you have caused and the damage that you have caused in the last year of his presidency. So I guess the last 3 years you don't want to remember when the economy was hitting new highs at a high level. You don't want to remember when President Trump did tax reform, giving every single American more money in their paycheck. You don't want to remember how China and the rest of the country bullied us under Obama. You want everybody to forget. You don't want us to remember exactly how healthcare is not more affordable, but it is basically breaking everybody's home, breaking everybody's back, breaking everybody's pockets, and you on the other hand want to talk about lowering healthcare when you could have done the job a long time ago. Now, you also want to bring up the China virus. Now, let me tell you something. All you jackasses out there, if you had a clue on how to fix this problem, if you had a clue on how to treat those with COVID, if you had a clue on how to run this country, then you should have gave that same clue to everybody else, because we don't see anything about any one of y'all that should be talking about how America has came back from what was supposed to be the death of America. And that's because President Donald J. Trump instill courage over fear, life over death, being a patriot over being a rioter, and making sure America comes first. Now, I'm pissed off. I can say that to the very utmost when I see everything wrong with America on that TV. I see Obama talking trash. I see Pelosi talking trash. I see Kamala Harris talking trash, talking about things will get better. Well, when I look at Chicago, when I look at Baltimore, when I look at Richmond, when I look at Seattle, Washington, where Democrats had controlled the legislation and the policy, I have seen everything that is wrong in America under your leadership. I have seen your districts have explosive numbers of homelessness, but you still want to talk about America comes first. You want to say that you defend women's rights, but you don't want to talk about how you want to send social workers to people's homes because you defunded the police to go ahead and have them cope with rape. Not be a fighter, but learn how to be a victim. See, I'm not going to fall for the liberal lemonade that you others have been spilling out there for everybody to drink. When I look at America right now, it isn't the president of the United States shutting us down. It's you damn stupid, moronic Democrats that have been shutting down businesses because you too scared to go out your home and face them. You don't understand what's going on at the dinner table. You don't understand what's going on for these businesses that's trying to make sure their employees have another paycheck. They have another day of work so they can go back home and tell their families it's going to be okay. You don't understand that because you're living behind your high walls in your mansion and doing exactly what you always been doing. Pointing the finger and blaming everybody, but it seems like you've been doing okay under President Donald J. Trump economy. See, it's too much of this fakeness going on because people can't be real. They all up there smiling at you, talking about how wonderful America would be if they decided to choose Joe Biden and Kamala Harris as the president and the vice president of the United States of America. See, leadership doesn't call when it's elected. Leadership steps up regardless of the time, regardless of the hour, regardless of the day. And President Donald J. Trump has been showing up right on time. See, y'all been trying to obstruct Donald J. Trump from carrying out business. Your Russia investigation hoax that went to nowhere. Your attempts to impeach the president that went nowhere. You don't want to talk about all the things you have done to stop progress, but you feel like you are the best one to make sure it happens. You don't want to talk about all of those who have been freed under Donald J. Trump, where Obama let them rot and the rest of you Democrats let them. You don't want to talk about how President Donald J. Trump had the strongest economy until you Democrats decided to get involved. The reason why you can't stand President Donald J. Trump because he isn't allowing you to swim in that swamp the way you want to. Business isn't as usual anymore. He is not acting like the typical Republican. He is not being paid to do a job. He's showing up each and every single day for free. When will you show up except for when you have a paycheck to show up? America was lost for the last 8 years under Obama and Biden, blinded by their circus that they call leadership. Their administration has failed families all across America. And by the time frame America woke up, they was out of office writing books, doing celebrity tours, and basically letting America know it got fucked. Now, I'm not going to mince words with you, because since you want to tell a story, my late mother used to be a Democrat, and she would see y'all show up every time it was election year, but you wasn't there any time frame after. And as she lost faith, as she got more clearer sight of what you jackals was doing, she saw the corruption. She saw exactly what you told her was going to be a new way of policy, new way of doing business, with nothing more than the same drum being beat on to the point the sticks don't even work no more. And then there was a time where she had to give it all up and say, exactly, I'm going to give it to God, because you devils damn sure have taken us straight to hell. Now, you want to talk about what you can do for America. Well, if we want run-down cities, if we want to wear masks all of our lives, if we want to kill our babies, if we no longer want to go to church, if we no longer want to have the right to defend ourselves, if we want to have the defunding of the police, if we want to make sure we can't even grow a garden out there in Michigan without being arrested, then maybe y'all should vote for a fucking Democrat. But if you want somebody who stands in their way each and every single time, then you gonna vote for President Donald J. Trump. And I say once again, for America to give a hell yeah. I also tell everybody in America to go outside their door. I want you to yell it to the highest part of your lungs and say, if you support President Donald J. Trump, give me a hell yeah. And afterwards, when you see the beautiful bird that they give up, I want you to take that beautiful finger and point it directly in the Democrats' direction. You talk all that trash about peaceful protest. Well, this is my peaceful protest. Now, the freedom of speech, the freedom to be who you want to be, the freedom to take pride in working hard, the freedom to make sure our kids go to school and don't look like a science project, the freedom to fight for life, the freedom to choose your destiny, the freedom to look at the American flag and wave it proudly, and also the freedom to believe and support and go ahead and wear whatever you damn well want without fear of retaliation. The freedom to be exactly American, which is exactly what the Democrats is trying to take away from each and every one of you. We are in the darkest hour, where we have those who prey on us, trying to basically kick us while we are down. The leadership that they claim has been the reason why Americans have been starving today. They have spent their time in DC making sure you no longer have hope or belief that the representative that you send up there actually speaks for you. You have seen the worst of the worst in these animals and reptiles that is called Democrats. These Democrats don't care about you no more than they care about others all across this country. But they'll be fine if their families come first, because exactly, they should have said career, politicians, families come first. Because America doesn't know or understand that at this point. People are on their last legs and businesses are about to be closed. We have the highest unemployment rate. We have our kids now being put in cages in schools. And we have teachers teaching what looks like to be sheep. This is sad. And they don't care. They don't understand what's really going on here in America. See, they've been spending their time screwing it up. Because while we all was enjoying life, able to be around our friends, we was able to take vacations. We was able to have our children in sports and extracurricular activities. We was able to worship our faith. We was able to walk down the streets and see how beautiful our cities, our towns and counties are. It looks much different today. And they claim it's peaceful protests. What kind of world are they living in? That they are so out of touch with America and what really America is going through. See, President Donald J. Trump, Democrats, is that tough coach. When the establishment is weak and they are not living up to their full potential and they are making excuses and saying why they can't get the job done. President Donald J. Trump has been that coach, pushing them to the limit. President Donald J. Trump has been that coach that has been showing them how to win. President Donald J. Trump has been that coach for America, showing them not to give up, but continue to fight back for what you want. President Donald J. Trump has been that coach that has been looking at the playbook, coming up with different type of strategies and showing you the way to win. But obviously the Democrats was the ones not showing up for practice. The Democrats wasn't doing the extra work. The Democrats was looking to cheat. The Democrats was looking for a way out. And we need to do what the Democrats are looking for and give them a way the fuck out. And that's called voting them bastards out. See, I'm not a politician, Democrats, and start getting that straight. President Donald J. Trump isn't a politician. He's a patriot that has been getting America straight. See, maybe you need to understand and learn the lyrics to Amazing Grace. Because what has happened with the Democratic Party, y'all been spoiled on power. Y'all have been coddled in the role of leadership. You have been entitled to be where you are. And you have little to show for what it takes to earn everything that you get. That's why you have a problem with President Donald J. Trump. Because he's the adult in the room and he keeps sending you spoiled children back to the kiddie table so he could go ahead and take care of America. And President Donald J. Trump didn't disappoint. He made sure America started to take care of America. when he saw how destroyed your cities and your states was under Democratic leadership. He bypassed y'all because it was clear that you didn't have what it takes to make sure the American people come first. See, it's easy for you to talk about how you can do better. But we have seen the worst in America while y'all have been at the helm. And America cannot afford to make that mistake again. Now, who is best to get us out this mess that you put us in? Because not one of y'all on that TV was talking about where the coronavirus came from. But you was quick to talk about what was the response. I can tell you this. America is not a fool no more. You and the rest of these Democrats out there that are supporting Biden and Harris better start waking the fuck up. Because they can't talk about all 4 years of President Donald J. Trump because they have never seen anything like it. The hating is real. We all know we have haters and we know how to identify them. Because when you doing good, they in the background talking trash behind your back. But the difference here, they are trying to talk trash to your face and you know better. But don't get complacent, Republicans. Don't get complacent about what we are dealing with right now. We are dealing with demonic demons fueled up on their own bullshit. If they had a plan, they would tell you about it. If they had an answer, you think they couldn't answer your questions? If they had a direction, then why do they keep telling you to go the wrong way? It's because exactly what they want America to do is keep going the wrong way. And if you want to go the wrong way, you can vote for Joe Biden. You can allow Kamala Harris to laugh at you because she's privileged. Or you can vote for President Donald J. Trump, who isn't laughing, but taking America seriously. While they up there having a convention, he's up there every single day working hard for the American people and ain't caring about what them naysayers have to say. See, they don't want to talk about what they accomplished, but they will tell you about what to do to destroy you. And they're giving it to you right there in your hand. And they're just saying, hey, make sure you take hold of it. We are no longer taking hold of democratic bullshit. We are taking hold of making sure America becomes America again. Making sure we keep America great. And making sure America has the strong, solid leadership that it didn't have under Biden and Obama. See, America spoke in 2016 and said exactly how it felt about the 8 years under Obama. And America's going to speak again about making sure these pieces of trash never make it into the White House and we take back control of a house that is divided. See, the division they'll have you believe comes from the White House. But everything that they said on that stage was full of divisiveness. They want to cater and discriminate and choose who should be considered a citizen. Because that's what it boils down to. Because they feel like the color of your skin, you should be ashamed. It's okay to be black and proud. It's okay to be white and proud. It's okay to be Hispanic and proud. It's not okay to say one comes above the other. And that's exactly what President Donald J. Trump has been showing America, that America will take care of America and everybody has the same opportunity. Nothing should be handed. See, I'm making sure I part the blue sea so that the American people can be free. It ain't President Trump giving you stay-at-home orders. It isn't President Trump telling you to close your business. It isn't President Trump saying close your schools. It isn't President Trump telling you to kill your babies. It isn't President Trump freeing criminals. It isn't President Trump trying to take your guns. It isn't President Trump putting you on the curfew. It isn't President Trump defunding the police. It isn't President Trump taking away history. It isn't President Trump making you feel ashamed to be who you are. That's exactly what Democrats is doing. Now fact check that, because it is what it is. And like I said, in November, Republicans, Democrats, and independents that support the President of the United States of America, if you continue or want and support President Donald J. Trump being the President of the United States of America, give me a hell yeah, and let's fix this mess.